Yo, what up, though? Welcome back to A Lady and a Savage podcast. And if it is your first time joining us, welcome tonight. My name is Tosha.
I'm Chuck.
My alter ego, remember I said I was going to have an alter ego? I can't ready. My alter ego this week is the Pink Power Ranger.
Can I ask why? Why the Pink Power Ranger?
The Pink Power Ranger, of course, because I'm a girl. My favorite color is pink. Definitely. And Power Rangers used to be whipping ass.
Okay.
And,
I'll roll with that, but I'm sure it's something deeper. Like, that's a little boring.
To you, but I'm feeling powerful, I'm feeling like I gotta take some control and just handle life. And that's why I got my stuff together. And I was,
as you should.
Get my little content promo on and, just...
Back to you. Getting back to you.
Exactly.
Yeah, I like that.
Exactly.
I like that. Working back to yourself. Shit.
Putting it in my mind first and hoping that everything else follows.
And it will. It will. I believe it will.
All right.
So what we got going on
I'm
today?
the Pink Power Ranger. So
Pink Power Ranger. So what do you want me to refer you as today?
Pinky?
You don't even know? You came up, you said you was your alter ego today, but what do you want to be called? Do you want to be called Tasha? Do you want to be called
No, I want to be called
today?
Tasha. I just want to be acknowledged as
be aware.
Yes. Okay. Just know that it's a Pink Power Ranger.
Tasha, the Pink Power Ranger.
Yes. It's a Pink Power Ranger living inside of me today.
Gotcha.
All right. So, to all of you folks out there with businesses or products and services, trust us. Trust us. It's not about the numbers. It's about the us. And just trust us. And let us, let's get something going together. Let's get a partnership going because we love new things. We love nice things. We love cool things. So not only will you be advertising, but if it's something we can bring on the air, we'll sample it.
Definitely.
Little drink, little cookie, something.
Or not.
Shirt.
I mean, it just depends on what it is, real talk.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Savage.
I'm just saying, don't send us anything because we'll send that shit back. And that's just what it is.
So tap in. I'm going to also create us a Cash App just for people who just want to donate to the cause, who just want to help us.
I will take that.
Who want to help us get on. Yeah. So stay tuned for that. And always, what you tell them to do? What you want them to do?
Please tell us your business.
Because this week, baby.
Please. Now, you got to also be able to accept the advice.
Have thick skin.
Don't be no little bitch about it or be trying to DM me because you upset because I might have dragged you, but then you told on yourself when you told what the story was, like stupid. But, real talk, tell us your business.
Yep. But you got to have some thick skin. Be prepared for the raw, uncut truth. But we want to know that tea. So go on and bring it to us. So we just going to go ahead and get all the way into it. Got a couple of stories for this week. First thing is I was scrolling as I often do and came across a Real Side Chicks of LA dropping in October. It's going to be on a network called For Us By Us. So it sounds like Zeus and Lemuel Plummer have a little bit of competition because this app, this For Us By Us network is also digital. So that means you go in the App Store, you download the For Us By Us app, and then
it's Side Chicks of LA.
Yes, currently that's starting in October, but they currently have airing right now on their network Side Chicks of Charlotte. What be going on in Charlotte, North Carolina, y'all?
Lot.
What? I'm sleeping.
Yeah, Charlotte is lit, especially for us. Yeah, it's money.
Oh, let me put that on my list of places to visit. I need to go see what's going on.
It's money in Charlotte.
In the Char. Yeah,
definitely.
So, so we've got that going on the For Us By Us network. But my question is, what do you guys think about a show like this? Like, do you think this is low vibrational for people of color? Like, should we stop with all of this ratchetivity?
I don't think it has necessarily a race associated with it, but I think that it's just TV. Like, reality TV is not what it used to be anymore, so we're taking it to another level because think about what you can see just by scrolling through Instagram or TikTok. So the shit got to be a little bit more exciting, a little more like, we don't talk about that or we don't really share that. Like, who would have thought? The side chicks y'all actually going on TV. Like, yeah, we side chicks.
You exposing yourself a little bit, kind of.
Not even a little bit, completely, because whoever you was out with, everybody that's watching the show from y'all towns or y'all areas, they looking at y'all now like, oh, so that's why she was with old boy. Oh, she was that bitch. Racks. Like, yeah, so... Hey, I said if they want to tell their business, I might actually tune in.
Yeah, I'm not tripping. Like, okay, it is a people of color thing for the simple fact that the network is for us by us. So you know that that's black owned.
Yeah,
and you know that the show content sounds like it's comparable to some things that you would see on Zeus. And Lemuel Plummer has gotten some backlash for some of the same things. Like, why do you constantly put out these shows that paint black people in a bad light? But my take on it is it's only a bad light if that's how you live.
I was about to say that's a little deep for me, because I can't give a television that much power over me to even consider that has any impact at all other than entertainment. Like, they just want ratings as entertainment. It's not a representation of me at all, or anything that I created or around. Like,
well, it's also not fiction. It ain't our fault that some people are out here living like this for real. It's not fiction.
But I was about to say, it's just if you don't identify with it, like, it's okay. Just keep it moving.
That's it.
Like, it's actually people that's living that, and that's why they on TV. They want to make some money, because guess what? Ratings. You get ratings from being drama, being ratchet, being nasty. You know what I'm saying?
Because, like,
and everything else that you can think of.
Yeah, it's the taboo conversations that people normally can't have at the dinner table.
And they want escapes. Like, for the people who don't live that life, they want an escape. They want an escape from...
They want to see something.
Ooh, I would do that.
Yeah.
In my mind.
Yeah, or shoot.
No, they'll do it in real life.
If they have, I was gonna say, if they have done it, it never got caught.
They'll do it in real life.
They like, see, that's
I don't know.
Some
of these folks that be into it for real, they be thinking about this shit in their mind. They'll never do it though. They ain't got the guts to do some of the stuff. They just like seeing other people do it.
So
yeah, that's the ones that don't come outside. Yeah. The ones that come outside,
but those are the ones buying all the subscriptions though.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Those are the ones that they count on to get the subscription and tune into the shows and keep the ratings, because they know you stuck in the crib, you not going outside because you don't go out, but you living through somebody else's life.
Your
like shit.
Username and passcode to watch it when we want to watch it for those of us who's outside,
Netflix style.
Yeah, I need your username and passcode. Sure.
So that's that on that. Side Chicks of LA.
That might be good. I might have to catch a couple episodes.
Dropping on For Us By Us Network, and Side Chicks of Charlotte currently airing or streaming, I guess I should say, on For Us By Us Network. So check it out. I say check it out because, support black business.
I just say check it out because it's Side Chicks. Like, the shit got to be interesting.
All right. So in Baby Boomer news, Nick,
I might need a Side Chick show on GRD.
I don't know.
I mean, I'm saying a Side Chick podcast. Talk about
Hey, that might not be a bad idea. That might let them come and tell all their business.
Side Chicks of Detroit.
Judging you, but now I'm kind of like, because I got some people I nominate.
Oh,
people might be tuning in for that one. They want to hear the story.
I know some people I nominate, except this person act like they in denial, like they don't know.
No. We don't want the ones that's in denial. We want the ones that's proud to be a side chick.
Actually, you do want a couple that's in denial.
You do?
Because you want them to hang around the ones who know exactly what they are, and then they be like, damn.
So they can catch
so they can be like, oh, that's the same thing.
They go on and catch a clue.
You're like, wait a minute.
We saving the side chicks. We saving the side chicks.
No, we ain't saving them.
Listen, but in Baby Boomer news, Nick Cannon has welcomed his 9th child into the world as of yesterday. Boom, baby girl named Onyx Ice Cole Cannon. The mother.
Hold on. Say that again.
Well, the Cole is the last name's mother. So Onyx Ice Cole Cannon. Cole is the mother's last name.
I got you. Okay.
But the model photographer mom is Lanisha Cole. And though Nick Cannon having another baby should not make us bat an eyelash, that should not be news to us. What is the buzz is that the mother of this child is black. When all of Nick Cannon's
Lanisha Cole. Fuck is y'all confused about?
I
already knew.
Well, no, a lot of people was giving him grief because they was like, you having all these babies, but you ain't with no real sister.
Exactly. That was
so now
his first black baby mama though.
Yes, it is.
This is first full-blooded black.
Like all black.
Yeah. All
like he got something that's mixed, but this is like the only one that's
even
like
starting with his ex-wife, Mariah.
Black.
Oh well, he got an Isha, so he in there. He did a good job. Big up, Nick.
So basically, Nick gonna have a baby of every nationality. That's what's gonna happen.
Might I add that this woman is beautiful. She's stunning. I'm sure. She really is.
I'm sure.
Yo.
Nah, hey, I give him that.
Chuck.
He ain't went wrong on none of them.
She thorough. He trying to say.
But he ain't went wrong on none of them.
I mean, nah.
He don't have a bad one. Congratulations. That's what's up. When number 10 coming?
I'm not sure the month.
Don't slow down.
No, he got like
she said he got 10 and 11.
She said it's 2 on the way.
Hey, let's make it 15. Nick.
He's got one.
He might be gunning for 15.
One of the moms that he already has 2 kids with is pregnant, and then the other mom that he has the set of twins with, Abby De La Rosa, she's pregnant.
Or maybe you need 17 because then you can have 3 different squads. Because you got a 5 for the basketball, you can get you a 7 for some soccer shit, get you another 5 for the. Man. Hey, he already probably got this shit planned out.
I mean, it feel like he do, and I've been telling people ever since that last episode he had, and he was down, he was in the hospital for a while. When he came out, whatever happened in that time, whatever happened with his discussion with them doctors and with his family. And when he came out of the hospital, he went back to his shows and stuff. He made the announcement about the one baby that was on the way, and then unfortunately the one that passed. And it was like since then, it's been like, oh, another one.
So this is mission. Another mission.
Yeah,
these goals. These ain't just no.
I've been telling people, I was like,
these goals.
It must have been some news in that with that doctor. It was like, yeah, I need to go ahead and get.
But he leaving. That's a legacy to leave, though. All these children, and he can set all these kids up properly for them to actually be able to thrive.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully none of them want them to be at the school play or anything. I mean, sure.
Hey, big up to.
I mean, that's between him and the mamas.
I've been telling people like, we need your presence.
I mean,
that's true.
That's
true.
That's for every woman that got to make that decision on what they're doing.
True.
So some of them,
they decided. The women decided, but I'm just saying. You know what I mean? Like, I know in this society, in this time, the focus is on provision because it seems to be so.
But we don't know what kind of arrangements he has.
But I mean, when it comes to,
they all live in the same neighborhood.
When it comes to, in my opinion, they do need to live on.
When it comes to us, it is about provision because a dude that can't provide, then y'all drag dudes that can't provide. If he had 20 kids and it's like, yo, you ain't even got a good job and you ain't got this.
But the dude who also leaves his kid on the front porch waiting for him gets dragged too.
I think it's more so the kid needs the father, not even necessarily what the mama or what they want. Fuck them. Like, they gonna be on bullshit, period. I think it's a big deal when it is a lot of absence. Like, you won't be able to be there for all of these children in all these different homes because you gotta work to take care of these motherfuckers. So that is a tough one because although he might know what he's doing, you automatically kind of setting yourself up for missing out on something if you don't have a compound. I mean, all this feels to me is that there's already contingency plans. Like, there's already somebody else that's gonna be playing the role for these kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, somebody's already been designated. I'm telling you, like, when after that, whatever happened, when he got sick, when he came back out, whatever he made a decision on, like, this has been like with intent to have these kids.
Oh, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
So, and he just moving different, and I ain't got nothing to say about it because it ain't my life. You know what I'm saying? And he got the money to provide. So if the women that he come across, you know what I'm saying, whether they new women or whether they the women he already been with, if they good with it, I ain't got nothing to say.
That's why I said big up to Nick. Hey, congratulations, brother.
And I just feel like I'm sure he got a plan. Like, something else that we not privy to is going on behind the scenes, and you know what I'm saying, they families is comfortable with this arrangement.
Well, welcome to the world, baby Onyx. You got to share your daddy with about 80 million other kids. It's all good. Next up, we have Detroit's own rapper T Grizzly tied the knot a few days ago on Monday to his longtime girlfriend, Maisha Agnew. Congratulations to T Grizzly and Maisha. However, sadly, following that, rapper and friend PNB Rock was killed the next day at Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles while he was dining with his girlfriend. Reports say that Instagram story posts that showed the rapper's location led the killers to him.
That's tragic.
So that's hella unfortunate.
That's very tragic. Condolences to the family. Like,
yeah, I think that was the original story. They were just having a story about it. I saw the video this morning, and basically it was his post.
That's
first.
What I heard.
Like, he made a post first. The people from the restaurant was like, he was taking pictures in the back.
But I don't think it had nothing to do with the post. How do they know that the post actually got the people who killed him to come? That's what social media, like, we making the whole thing. Well, no,
I'm telling you what they
posting it.
Listen, man, I'm telling you, this is what they reported. The people who were there and the owner of the restaurant took pictures with him and watched him take pictures and then put it on Instagram. The girlfriend didn't put anything on Instagram until they were inside and after they had their food. Based on the timestamps, that was a 6 to like 10-minute difference.
And what I'm saying is, I don't care about the post either way. I don't care if he posted, she posted. I'm saying social media, since this story came out, social media has been making it about a post. Even the police or anybody saying anything about a post. That ain't got shit to do with why them niggas pulled up, wanted to rob you or kill you. It could have been the niggas working over there in that same location, exactly where they was eating at. It could have been the manager that took the picture for him to make the post. I think that the whole thing of making people feel like you can't share what you doing and how that will equivalent to somebody coming to rob you or kill you, like, that's some bullshit. Like, that's creating a fear in people that we don't even need to have. You don't live in fear, and you can't not. Like, unless you doing some shit that you shouldn't be posting and shouldn't nobody be taking no pictures of you, really, like, who gives a fuck?
So I have to say,
I disagree with that, because
I'm kind of a proponent of posting my location after I've left. Now, if someone is watching my story and is able to pick up, like, oh, are you at let's say Standby? That's somewhere that I like to go. Crazy. Are you at Standby?
I mean, they are this whole summer they've been telling women to stop posting where they are, because a whole bunch of women this summer got jacked because people saw where they was at and they went and met them there. Like, that shit, like, you can't get around that.
Around with but in the
but because of where he was at, and there's a history of folks in that area who jack people.
Yeah.
Especially if they see you flaunting something online.
On the regular.
They gonna come get you. Yeah. And apparently he had beef with somebody that was there. And then, boom. They're like, oh, you here? We coming to see you.
So if you got beef with somebody in the same neighborhood that you eating at, man, I don't think I should do no post. I think you pull up in a car.
Remember, that's how Young Dolph got popped.
My thing is, your car parked outside.
Like some cookie place he likes.
But that's the place. But that's the place he always go to though. They already knew he was going there. It was like a regular thing.
But what kind of car did they drive that was parked outside?
Who? PNB Rock?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
I guarantee you, the car that they drove stood out that was parked outside.
Possibly.
It's not no possibly.
I mean, we don't think they roll up in a Malibu. So, yeah, I mean, I hear you.
But I'm just saying, like, period. Like, if y'all wasn't going through the drive-thru, getting it to go, like, you already know you don't go in there and sit down. That's just like, period. We know certain spots in the D you don't go to.
Well, apparently he went in there, he felt like he couldn't be touched, and he got touched.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Damn.
That's tragic.
Rest in peace.
Tragic.
And I mean, whoever was looking for him, based on what they have released this morning, they wouldn't have known he was there had they not known his location.
I think niggas will get you if niggas want to get you. Niggas will find you if they want to find you. You ain't got to post shit.
I remember several years ago, people used to say real thugs do not have social media.
But that's what I'm saying. You ain't got to, because I wouldn't even know from your post. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, like
if niggas want to know where you at, it ain't got shit to do with what you.
Yeah, but we not in the same time though. Niggas operate differently. They do catch niggas up on social media now.
I'm sure they do.
I think if we stuck with that mindset, like they ride for the no snitching.
So I'm saying, like, you know, for niggas that really don't think that niggas is following you and watching what you do on social media, you're a fool.
Everybody is.
Especially if you flaunting your shit.
You getting likes.
And if you got beef with somebody and they know where you going, they gonna pull up there. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Half of the rappers that got killed over the last 2 years had beef with somebody and then they knew where they were going to be at, and then went there.
Yeah, but they knew they was going to be at before they even posted something.
Well,
they knew they was going to be at from when they came in town. Like, real motherfuckers followed you from the moment you got off that plane. The moment y'all private or non-private, domestic, non-domestic, whichever flight you flew the fuck in, a motherfucker got a real name. People know your real name, and you can find out when your flight comes in, and you follow them from the airport.
That's a stretch for me.
Like, ain't nobody really got to look for you.
To PNB Rock, prayers up to his family and his girlfriend.
Yeah, stop blaming that girl.
It's a bunch of niggas that don't know my real name. They call me Boog.
People
you know
need
what
to
I'm
stop
saying?
that shit.
And if I had beef with somebody and they was looking for me, they ain't gonna know what my name is.
They
on no
can
ticket.
find your name.
Pink Power Ranger.
You don't think so?
Nah.
Don't say that. Don't make me prove you wrong. People can find out anything that they want about you. These background checks is scandalous.
These background checks are scandalous.
I can find out motherfuckers where you stay, your mama stay, where your grandma stayed, where your mama's mother used to stay at, where you originally from, what actual state y'all was born in, what city you was born. Like, the internet is a cold motherfucker. Fuck a post. Like, I can get your social security number before I can find out where you eating at. Like, I don't really need to know where you eating at, because eventually, with all the rest of your information, I already know where you gonna be. I know I can find out how you spending your money. Like, it's just certain shit that you can actually do out here now that we wasn't actually privy to. So when they talk about a post, fuck a post. It's ways out here that you can get real information on motherfuckers for a couple dollars.
Side note, I wonder how social media has affected private investigators, like business, because
Easy.
Well, because I'm thinking people don't need it as much. They could just do their own private investigating. They don't have to pay for it.
No, they still need it, because there's some cold motherfuckers out here.
Nah, private investigators, they make big money.
They professionals,
because they know what they really know what they're doing. Yeah, that people need them.
They getting the information I'm telling you about, and then they following them from work.
And I need the cheaters van. I caught a couple of folks up.
Yeah,
on my own.
Cheating. You talking about catching folks up cheating?
Yeah, or just not living right.
Well, I mean, that ain't hard.
It ain't. All you gotta do is really get the phone.
That ain't hard at all.
The phone,
especially how some niggas move.
Yeah.
Dumb.
So if they ain't too bright, that ain't no hard time. No.
And then the music industry suffered one more rest in peace to R&B
this
vocalist.
One was crazy.
Yes, R&B vocalist Jesse Powell. He made the song "You" famous, and it is a classic. It is a love ballad. It is
that's
a classic.
I didn't play that over the years at so many weddings.
So good. But yes, 51 years old. There was no cause of death officially released, but rumors swirled that it was a cardiac arrest. I really only know that to be associated, well, I ain't gonna say only, but typically with drugs.
51? Oh, right. That's what I'm saying. Because they said he passed away peacefully
in his home.
Having a cardiac arrest is not peacefully.
It's not. So I ain't gonna.
So just prayers.
Well, you know the family, they put that out.
Yeah, they put that.
They just wanted their private
statement out.
Yeah.
So
and we should honor that, because I respect that. Yeah.
Rest in peace to Jesse Powell. You left us with a classic. Enjoy the afterlife.
Yeah.
All right, so that's it. That's all the tea.
Okay, so let's get right to this goofy ass. This real goofy shit, because I heard it was a good one.
All right.
And I'm ready to respond.
He say, she say, tonight we got us a good little letter here. It says, I got married on June 2 and smashed cake in my husband's face at our reception. and it irritated his eye, so we thought. It wouldn't heal right, and he was furious. I was so sad and feeling guilty until text messages revealed a stripper sat on his face at his bachelor party, and turns out he had gonorrhea in his eye. It caused him to go blind, and I no longer trust him. What should I do? Bug face again.
You should shut the fuck up, and you should have never typed that dumbass shit to us and sent us that question, because you've been married for 2 years. Didn't she start off by saying she's been married for 2 years?
No, she got married on June 2.
Okay, my apologies.
She just got married.
It's literally been a few months.
So you just got married 2 months ago. So you could have got an annulment. Why the fuck is you writing us? She could have got. But I don't think you should get an annulment though. I think that was the bachelor party. Like, he fucked up at the bachelor party, and that don't mean he actually did something because she put it in his eye.
Sir, he was still in a relationship, huh?
No. You said the stripper was
sat on his face at the bachelor party.
Right, but did she sit on his face and he ate her? Like, or did she just sit on his face, like just bouncing on his face?
Every time we get these letters, it's always some kind of detail.
No, because I'm saying just bouncing on his face.
But it's true, like, it's always a detail.
That's That's normal at a bachelor party, like getting your face. Yeah, all that. Like, that's not.
It's not a lap dance. It's a face dance.
I think it's a little over exaggerated. Probably got that shit from you, bitch. Like, you talking about he got it from the stripper.
Ooh, she about to
like,
come on,
Like, I'm just saying, like, this ain't nothing to lose your marriage over. Like, come on. Like, if you ready to run for this, y'all just got married and you ready to run.
Wait till you see the Instagram handle flash over his head.
No, I'm just saying because you ready to run.
Please do
you ready
not
to run
hit
and you just got
the
married.
podcast DM.
So this is
no.
This
fuck
is
that.
I think
Tasha.
this is the question in my head is, okay, so they got married June 2nd.
Yep.
That's what, 3 months ago? 3.5 months ago, right?
They 90 days.
Right? Not even barely 90 days. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got no benefits, nothing. All right, so I'm trying to figure out the bachelorette party. Girl sit on your face, right? Mm-hmm. Apparently, she got something. She give it to you. It's in your eye. You don't know what it is, but you done got irritated after she done put cake in your eye. Y'all go and get tested. You find out you got gonorrhea of the eye, and now you're blind within 3 months.
Yeah.
And now she want to be done. I'm just,
I don't know how gonorrhea works.
I don't need that, especially
in the eye. Like, can we pull up some facts about gonorrhea in the eye and how fast you can go blind? Like, because I'm just saying, because I almost feel like he must have already been going blind. He
been had gonorrhea.
That too. Like, I don't know if it's just from.
Hey Siri.
Bachelorette party. I'm not trying to make fun of this story because I know I felt young lady's pain in this this post or whatever. What does it say?
You can get gonorrhea in your eye if it comes in contact with the infected fluid.
And what happens?
When it does, the condition is called gonococcal conjunctivitis. Conjunctivitis.
Just spell it. You ain't gotta.
Gonococcal.
It don't matter. It's something in the eye. Okay,
it's gonorrhea in the eye.
So what's
it's just a little blurb that.
But no, it doesn't say about going blind.
Yeah, like what's the effects, side effects? Like what can it do?
It just says gonorrhea that affects your eyes can cause eye pain, sensitivity to light, and pus-like discharge from one or both eyes. Can you go blind?
Yeah, because it sounds like maybe he just having a temporary. Maybe he can't see out that eye right now because it's swollen and shit, and she's over exaggerating, saying he's going blind in one eye.
But she said it sounded like she said he's blind, like
right, both eyes,
like he can't see. I'm like, shit, in 3 months, like, damn, what type of gonorrhea was?
No.
That's why I'm like, was he already going blind, or like, did this really happen, or did this really happen at the?
I don't think he blind.
You think?
Man, reread that thing. Reread that thing.
Yeah,
the whole letter.
Read it at the end when she said he blind.
Well, yeah, she said he blind.
She said it wouldn't heal right, and he was furious. I was so sad and feeling guilty until text messages revealed a stripper sat on his face at his bachelor party, and turns out he had gonorrhea in the eye. It caused him to go blind, and I no longer trust him. What should I do?
Yeah, like she said, it caused him to go blind.
I don't think that if he went blind, would cause him to go blind.
I mean, was this the one thing I found out? You can be legally blind, but still see.
Gonorrhea.
That's what I found out.
That's true.
From somebody that I know.
But what I'm saying is that if he didn't want to admit what actually was going on and they was using other bullshit,
so you think
and
he
trying shit. Yeah, like if they was using shit
that's why I asked. Like
he probably did that to himself.
I don't know. Like it could have happened at the bachelorette party, but I'm like, if you're actually blind in your eye,
because it's a series of events that takes place.
So you can go blind from gonorrhea, but like, does it show a time?
They didn't give a timeline, but the way they list you have to go through a few phases first. So it's like you'll get the infection, then it can cause an ulcer in your cornea, which is a perforation of the globe of the eye, which leads to permanent blindness.
Shit.
So I feel like you should catch the pussy situation first, like the pus and the situation.
Where it says, she says, it wouldn't heal right. So that means
that might have been the pus stage.
That means that he went to get it looked at and checked out or whatever. And so, of course, he mad during the process. And then for whatever reason, I mean, if she checking his text messages, either she already been checking his text messages because he was on some bullshit. That sound like a regular thing because, I mean, she was just like, I'm going to check his text messages about his eye. Like,
maybe she didn't check the text messages about the eye, but found the tea about the eye unexpectedly. Like, looking for other tea.
This sound like she been checking text messages already. She already been checking text messages. Her weekly text? So it was just like, she was probably going through her regular check, and then she came across like, oh, this is what the fuck is going on? Because he probably texting his homeboy. Yeah, he texting his homeboy like, dog, you ain't gonna fucking believe this, dog. That broad you brought to the party, man, she fucked up my eye, man. She had to clap.
Oh my god.
You know what I'm saying? He was on some stuff like that. That's what it sounded like. And it already seems like she already was. But
she just got married, so I don't think there's nothing you should be looking to run from. This is what you call better or worse.
I mean,
but still, y'all for real, stop getting married and thinking that means you don't have to do nothing safe no more. Meaning, get tested regularly still, because the thing is, people do be dishonest, or they do have moments.
But he wasn't. This was before he got married. This was at the bachelor party. And he didn't really do shit. He didn't do nothing. Like, that's the part that y'all need to understand.
I don't know what this man did, but he got gonorrhea in the eye. So
if my fiance decides to do something so stupid at his bachelor party,
having an ass in his face?
No,
that's
not
stupid?
having an ass in his face. I'm saying, like, it's a lot of men who think that you aren't cheating until you are officially married, and that's crazy if you are at the bachelor party, because you pretty much are dang near married.
No, because what you are saying right there is that,
you know what? Then I'm getting dear future husband. We get married before the bachelor party.
No, what you saying is your requirement is for you to be faithful before marriage. There's nothing wrong with that. But there is a lot of situations where, one, the couple may agree that the night before the wedding is free game. Like, you do get whatever you need to get out of your system. I'm gonna get out.
I mean, I know some couples that have been on that.
Like, your bachelor party ain't necessarily you gotta fuck nobody, but you saying like the man's supposed to go to church?
No, he's supposed to have a good time.
He did. Shit, that's how he got gonorrhea.
So listen.
Do not let her.
So listen. This the only thing I gotta say.
Gonorrhea, I ain't got time.
This the only thing I gotta say. She says I no longer trust him. If she don't trust him no more, she don't need to be with him. That's
if you don't trust him. No, if you don't trust him because he got gonorrhea in the eye,
I think it's more than just the gonorrhea. I think this is the apex. I think he was already doing stuff
because she was checking them texts.
I'm trying to tell you, it's not
this is not black and white for you. She was checking them text messages.
Hey, every woman I know that get to the point they got to be like, I don't trust him and I want to move on. It's something else that happened before that last thing that she was like, I'm over it.
Well, shit, none of what she's saying makes sense. Because if you just explain that you already know why he got, what happened to his eye, and then for you to say, I don't trust him. If you don't trust him over this story, you's a silly motherfucker. Like, this is silly. This is real silly in the marriage. Like, this ain't really nothing big to really be fighting over. I
hope this ain't one of the wedding couples I had.
Like, Go tell him that you know the truth and move the fuck on. But that ain't nothing to lose trust
if she
over.
don't trust him, that
ain't nothing to lose trust over. So if he,
that's what I'm saying. It might not be just that. Is the reason why she losing trust.
Look, I got to take one from Keita Rose. These the husbands y'all claim we should be jealous about.
Chuck ain't trying to hear me.
The ones that got gonorrhea now?
Just niggas, just husbands.
I'm saying it's not just this situation that making her not trust him. That's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, then don't write us that bullshit. Don't give
you don't
us
trust him,
stories.
Sweetie. I think you should move on. You don't trust him, move on.
Hey, I don't say move on. You've been married for 3 months.
Annulled.
I said get your shit together.
Like it never happened.
I mean, I'm gone. You blind. You disabled.
One eye, he still can see your ass.
I don't know what he can see, and now you disabled and you are a liability and a hardship at this point.
Damn.
Like how old are they? You getting disability this early in life? Nah.
Damn. You hear how they think?
That's how I think.
They ready to run, not even 90 days in, just because a nigga fucked up.
Nah, I'm just saying she need to move on if she don't trust him.
Silly.
I'm gonna
tell anybody that if you don't feel like you can trust that person and you don't feel like it can be repaired, then you should move on.
If you really feel like that.
If you have,
but they gotta feel like that.
If you have an opinion,
she just said I do not trust him.
A lot of them say that shit. They don't be mean.
If you have an opinion about this topic or anything that we discussed,
they don't mean half of what the fuck they say.
Do call in 248-854.
Shit, I hope she call in.
985.
I hope you listening. Please call in.
985-248.
I want to know. I want to know. I need you to confirm that he was already doing some bullshit before this gonorrhea situation, because I feel like that's the reason why she don't trust him. I think it's more stuff. She already been checking his text messages.
I just say leave him the hell alone. Get you a new clean dude. Sure.
A new clean. Now he not clean.
He not.
I mean, shit.
He not.
Gonorrhea, man.
How do you even tell people like you went blind and the reason why?
Damn, you can't tell nobody.
You just went blind in one eye.
You can't tell nobody.
And that was your plight.
There's another name for it. No, you don't use that name. You use the corneal shit. No, that's not that phase.
Nah, he gotta say I got an ulcer in my eye and I'm blind.
Exactly. I got an ulcer. Yeah, I got an ulcer in the eye.
Yeah.
Right.
That's fuck? Terrible.
I can't take it.
I don't think they should get no divorce over that. I think that's weak. That's just my opinion.
Why? Because one of them is still gonna be wanted, and the other one people gonna be like.
And that's fucked up though. Because what if he never did absolutely anything? And what you basically saying is that if he went blind, what if he was the perfect man and he had an accident at work? You weren't cautious.
You let somebody drip booty.
He lost an eye and a hand. You know you leaving him.
I just feel like with any STD comes with smell. She ain't smell funny.
I'm not saying.
That's just my own theory and thoughts. I don't know that to be true.
Never mind. This why I don't do bachelor parties.
You straight?
Yeah, I did one for my homie when he got married. I was like, yeah, this ain't my thing.
Ooh, did he get?
I don't go to strip clubs either. Like,
I love the strippers.
Did it get wild though? At the bachelor party?
They was turning up. I mean, some of the chicks was cool, but like.
Did it smell like Badussy?
I don't trust chicks.
What fuck kind of shit is that?
Real
I don't trust chicks.
What you mean?
Did it smell like Badussy?
I love the strip club.
People ain't clean. Why you acting like you know they are?
Where y'all going? Like, the fuck?
It don't matter.
The strippers that I encounter with, them bitches smell good. They smell wonderful. Now, there has been a few that walk up where you like, damn, bitch, your breath stink. Like, oh, pop a mint. Then come back. Like, if the body right. But if the body ain't right and you just walking up and get the fuck on, and it's just a simple, I'm good. Like, you ain't got to be rude. You just say, I'm good. But
I'm not.
We think gonna do rob you?
Nah, I ain't worried about that. I ain't never worried about that. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know what y'all.
I'm at a bachelor party and I can see a chick and she going around to every nigga in the room and your joint coming off with every dude, and nah, I'm good.
Because it's bacteria. I'm good. It's bacteria on them hands too.
You know what I'm saying?
That's feeling it.
That's why a lot of these niggas was catching COVID, because y'all really was some nasty ass niggas from the get go. Don't wash your hands. Don't brush your teeth.
I believe that.
You know what I'm saying?
They didn't hit it from the back with their mask on.
Like, I'm straight. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, one of the first parties that I went to, my homies, I watched this dude eat this chick out on the table after she got ate out by another nigga, and I was like, yo. Ain't no way, yo.
Giving game
and you can't come over here and ask me for no lap dance after you just let two niggas put their mouth on you, like
it's giving game
with nothing. Like, nah, I'm good.
Well, I guess that's why everybody's different, cause
that's how, man. That's how you.
Business,
that's how you get germs.
I got that investment.
That's how you get
Do
germs.
y'all thing. If y'all niggas want to eat behind each other, hey, lunch it is.
Let's go. On to the main topic.
I'm just saying.
On to the main topic.
That's why I ain't never been a part of no orgy. I'm straight. I can't. Ain't no way. I know niggas that ran train on chicks, and I was like, yeah.
That's not even our topic today. Come on, Tosh. Let's get to he's about to get us off topic.
Okay,
that is not the fucking topic.
Okay.
That's a whole nother show.
Right.
And we don't discriminate.
I mean, I'm saying if that's your thing, that's your thing. I'm saying it's not for me.
Hey.
Because bacteria is a real thing.
That is awesome.
So it's gonorrhea in the eye. We've Googled it.
From that bacteria, that's terrible.
I'm sorry I doubted you, Ryder. I did kind of call cap in my head. I ain't say it out loud, but I did think you was lying a little bit.
Hey, I just think if you don't trust us, move on.
That's true. All right, so tonight, okay, this topic sparks from a couple things. First thing is, last week when we talked about music and some other things, we just talked about how the generational gap is getting smaller between families and kids and parents. And then on top of that, one day at Chuck's house, Chuck was having a barbecue. I'm like, where's he at? He like, gone. I sent him out of here. I'm like, what? It's just a barbecue. He like, this is an adult barbecue and he can't be here. He gotta go. I said, he's technically an adult now. No. We not hanging. We not friends. We not hanging. He had to go.
Oh, for sure.
So I was like, oh yeah. You not gonna be the one to party with your son, huh?
Now, I will take my son out once he get 21. And I've taken him out. Like, for his 18th birthday, I took him out of town, and we had a good time, and we rolled around, and that was cool. But, like, hanging with, like, me and my friends, nah. That's not what I believe a parent and their child should be doing. I think they should be on different paths, like around in certain settings, introducing you to certain crowds, absolutely. But partying, like, no, like when he's 21, I'll probably take him to the strip club. We probably go crazy, but that wouldn't be no regular thing with me.
What about 24 child, parent 40?
What you mean? Same shit. Like, we can go out for an occasion. Like, I come to your birthday party, you come to my birthday party. It's a family member party, or on your birthday I took you somewhere. But as a regular, like, I'm getting dressed and I'm going out, and you getting dressed and you coming with me. Like, what the fuck is we doing?
We just father and son, and we taking bitches, father and son out here in the streets getting.
Nah, I get that too. Like,
pulling up to minis.
Now the crazy part is my son probably love that shit. Like, we could be, but I wouldn't want to be hanging out with him in that setting on the regular. Like, if we hanging, it ain't in the streets. Like, we could be doing productive shit together. Like, we could be going and doing a hobby together, not in no bar, not in no nightclub, not that type of spending time. That ain't the type of spending time I want with my son.
Do you think instances like this mess with the youth and how they even respect authority and adults as a whole? Like, just because you get to hang with your mom, like, you think you my peer, and like that might be cool for you and your mom to hang, but if it came to me, like, I wouldn't let somebody's young adult child talk to me crazy or anything, but because they be hanging with their mama, they see me as like an equal. They don't feel like they have to have a little bit more respect, or, you know, give me that auntie respect.
I believe that. I think that's a major part. That's even like when I lived down south, it was, well, even down south period, it was just proper to just say ma'am and sir. Like, it was never calling anybody that was an adult by their first name. They was always referred to by their last name. You know, Miss Jackson, Miss Johnson, Miss Hover, Mrs. Hover. Like, it wasn't no, hey, Janice. Like, what the fuck? Like, these kids now, they be calling their aunties and uncles by their first name. Like, even my nephews, you have to correct them. You know, like I'm Uncle Charles.
It's
like,
true.
don't call me like we not friends. We're not homies. Like, I'm your uncle. I'm here for you. I'm here to help you. I'm here to guide you. But we're not homeboys.
It's true. I'll never forget this family that I nannied for. They had a daughter that did dance, and so we went to one of her dance competitions, and one of the like kids from the dance class or whatever comes up to the dad of the family that I work for, and it's like, hey, we just gonna say
Roger.
Yep. Hey, Roger. And I had to turn around because I'm like, who they talking? Because like you, I was raised to call people's parents Mr. and Mrs. and adults Mr. and Mrs. And I'm like, how do we get away from that? Like, did the parents start saying it made them feel old, so they introduced themselves as, you know, just their name?
I think as the mother and grandparents, like we talked about last week, kind of getting younger and younger.
Yeah.
You kind of lose some of those traditional values that you would get from a more conservative older woman or man that'll just say, like, you just don't do that.
Yeah.
Like, that's just not how you handle yourself. Or to teach you how to properly shake a man's hand, greet a woman, refer to them by their last name. You know what I'm saying? Or even open the door. It's just certain things that I don't think that young parents, especially if you hang it with you, if you and your child is in a club on the regular, there's no way that you instill in those values because they are forgetting and having blurred lines about who you are to them.
So do you think that those who do you think that parent either A, don't want to grow up, or B, the children of that parent want to grow up too fast?
The parent doesn't want to grow up. The parent doesn't want to put their club outfits up and buy adult attire.
Not the club outfit.
Yeah, because I even see like even, and I know y'all might be mad at me because, you know, I'm not saying 40 or 50 is old in any kind of way.
Yeah,
but
that's not.
I'm 40. But what I'm saying is that when you get a certain age, not saying that you can't show your body off or be proud of what you've been working hard to have and all that type of shit. But it just, you get to a certain age and you don't go to certain clubs. It's impossible for you to be in your late 40s, mid 40s, or your 50s, and you having a good time in a nightclub with the majority of the club is under 30. You are not fucking having fun with your 24 or 23 or 22-year-old daughter or son unless you don't want to grow up. If that's the crowd that you want to be around and you want to go to all them spots, then yeah, you're not there yet.
Do you know who Bernice Burgos is? Sure you do.
Yeah.
Bernice,
she need to grow the fuck up, and she's
I was
beautiful.
gonna ask you if she qualifies as needing to grow up.
See, they getting money together, so it's also business.
Yeah, but they was popping I feel like she holding on. I do.
I feel like she should manage her daughter. I feel like she should manage her daughter, and
King Magazine open.
She should put on something a little different.
So
she can still show her body.
So do y'all think that these parents that hang out with their younger kids, like if they're in their 40s, 50s, or whatever, do you think they're doing this because they missed out on hanging out because they was raising their kid?
I do.
Not necessarily
That's
because...
why I asked him if he thought it was
not necessarily they don't want to be grown up, but it's like, now I can live my life because you're grown.
Well,
I don't have to take care of you. I'm not responsible for you no more. So if I want to hang out, now I can, because back then I couldn't.
But it's some people who ain't miss a beat too at the same time.
But it's a lot of people that did.
They had sitters.
It's a lot of people that sacrificed going out and doing all the hanging and all the other stuff.
But why don't you just want to hang with your own friends? Yeah, like
that's immature. If you going where your kid is going, you got some growing up to do. That's immature. Like, that's not even your crowd. If you want to go out and have that fun, go do it with your age group. Go do it in an appropriate setting.
Because I'm going to tell you, you're not going to be free for long because you're going to be a grandma soon. Because that's how the generations are turning quickly.
That's like when I go to the club and it's a younger crowd, I feel uncomfortable. I feel uncomfortable for so many reasons. Yeah. Because for me, it's like, one, like, girl, like, come on, baby. You's a fucking baby. You 21, you 22. Girl, get out my face. Like, sit the fuck down. Like, I will fuck your life up. Like, I shouldn't even be in here unless I'm about to collect about 6 or 7 of y'all and we about to get some money. Because that's how I see it. Like, me looking at them and how clueless they are, I don't fit in here because it's nothing I couldn't run 100% game on with ease.
Yeah, because I kind of felt weird being in the same bar for my birthday when we ended up in the same bar as my niece. And the age gap between she and I is only 10 years. It's not even like I'm old enough to be her mom in any way.
Like, why are we here?
But I'm like, oh, God, I'm in the same bar with my niece? Like,
Like, but that's what I'm saying. This is, if it's an
love
event,
you, niece, and you look cute.
Somebody's birthday,
get you some drinks.
We can go. A holiday, we can go. You know, it got to be, but it ain't a regular. Every other weekend, I ain't in the club with my son. Like, that shit ain't gonna work for me.
Popping bottles and hanging.
Because instantly, them conversations gonna turn. Because now we riding in the car, and now we constantly, only thing we talking about is bitches. Only thing we talking about is going to the club and shit. We ain't talking about how your life is going.
And what about the what's the word I'm looking for? The people to choose from for, like, to holler at. Like, y'all gonna be competing with the same age group.
No.
Who said they there to holler at somebody?
Competing.
Well, the women are aggressive these days too, so they might get hollered at.
Young broads.
Yeah, but there won't be no competing.
They not the only ones.
Yeah, they aggressive.
They all are.
Yeah. I done had some old hit. Well, really, it's the middle. It's the fucking 32 to 24.
Yeah, I was about to say, it ain't.
And then it's the 45, the 55, and over 60. Boy, over 60, they'll damn near snatch you by your neck. Like, they don't give a fuck. Yeah, they don't care. These, yeah.
I don't know where you be hanging.
Everywhere.
I'm like, do you follow his Instagram?
No, I don't.
Yeah, they just as aggressive as
I'll
the
see
young.
his Instagram.
It goes down. He's a hot mess.
I mean, he go by the savage, so I ain't surprised that he be out.
But I wouldn't be out hanging with my son on a regular occasions.
Okay. So
I mean, I get it. If you saying if they hanging out on a regular basis, like every weekend they going out or whatever. If you classify them as immature for that, I might be able to buy that. But just randomly every now and then you hanging out because you don't get a chance to hang out, I wouldn't say they immature. They still trying to be a kid or trying to be young. You just doing what you missed out on.
So
it's
just
that plain and simple
to you, like they know.
Yeah,
like the mother daughter in here tonight.
I've seen some mom. I know some mamas that hang out with their daughter every weekend, and you know what I'm saying. Like I just be like, it couldn't be me.
But
But
stop that shit.
Why you didn't tell them to come on tonight?
So, I mean,
but I also know, like when we was in our 20s, when we was college, after college, when we was all partying and going out and hanging out, she wasn't because she was raising her daughter. You know what I'm saying? So now her daughter grown, and her daughter that's who she hang with.
Well, my mom and my sister were introverts, so I didn't experience like when my sister and I are 5 years apart. So I never really got to witness her like have a social life like that. Like, I mean,
because she got married young.
She got married at 23. But then, like, before that, like her high school and college years,
like
she
that.
did not.
She wasn't that.
She was not that one. So
she wasn't trying to be out there, like in the street.
I take after my dad, personality wise.
Your ass wanted to be in the street.
And so it was so like
the streets.
I would perceive myself as a little bit harder to raise for my mother because I gave her a different experience.
Rebellion.
Well, I just gave her a whole different experience. She didn't deal with my sister trying to go party and do whole lot of things all the time. Me, I wanted to do things all the time to the point where she'd be like, "You would go to a dog fight if somebody invited you."
Yeah, we would.
Whose dog's going to be there? Is it Mike?
Nah, we do love dogs though. We're not going there just to.
Not for real, but
yeah, we just saying.
But yeah,
hypothetically,
like I like to kick it, but I don't see, if I had children, I don't see myself partying with my kid. Like,
it's nothing wrong with hanging out with
your
them.
own friends.
You can hang out, but
like
partying is a different level. Like hanging out every now and then, us and the family. You know what I'm saying?
But you being my bestie and we showing up all the time, places to the point where people like, there go the mother and daughter. Like, nah.
They working together. If you ask me.
Whatever worked for them.
I mean, to each their own.
Some people,
always,
like I said, some people, man, they you grow up with your parents and they end up being your friend too. I mean, I can't knock it. Once y'all grown, if your mamas and your daddy still want to be, you know, a friend too, that's what it is.
Yeah, but I think like what Chuck was saying, you still have to have that balance. Like I remember there was a little girl.
Well, I'm not going to assume the balance isn't there, is what I'm saying. Just because your kid's friend, once they become an adult and y'all hanging out, that don't mean that there's no boundaries. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not in y'all relationship. I don't know. I can't just automatically assume because you hang with your young adult kid that there's blurred lines. You know what I'm saying?
I know a woman who is an adult now, and I've known her since she was a child. And when she was a child, she was not raised with a lot. And there's not a small gap between she and her mom. It's a decent gap, but still, she was not raised with a lot of rules and boundaries and whatever. And she used to always say, like, man, I could tell my mom anything. I could tell her anything and she won't react. I won't get on punishment. I won't get in trouble. Like, that there was basically this open dialogue. But she said that she wanted it. She was like, but sometimes I crave discipline. Sometimes I want her to react just one time.
Every child wants discipline. They want structure. They want order. They don't want you to be their friend.
So I say that they want to say that is that.
Yeah, they want a parent. Every child really wants a parent.
As long as we are acknowledging that there are stages and courses of life that gotta come first. Like, you want your kids to respect you as the parent. You don't want them to just see you as their friend the whole time.
You want them to trust you as a friend as well. You do want them to be able to confide in you and talk to you, but all that is part of parenting.
Yes, but that just comes with like
being a club buddy. That ain't part of parenting. That's you.
Well, all I'm saying is that if you get to
direction, you taking them to trouble.
All I'm saying is if they already in a young adult, your responsibility of parenting has now changed. You're not responsible for your child's choices.
Still responsible.
Not when they're a young adult.
If you're hanging out with them, you're definitely fucking responsible.
If you're an influence, you're responsible.
You are the actual influence.
Yeah.
If you're the one that's going out with them, taking them to all these spots, because too, you older. So you got a different kind of connect. You probably know some of the owners that own the motherfucking clubs you and your daughter going to. You know the owner of the car that done drove y'all here. So you introducing your daughter to this lifestyle, or your son to this lifestyle that they may not have found on their own, when you could have been introducing them to something a little better, suited, a little more safer, something that would actually have a return into it.
So why is there something that these places that they go in is unsafe? Like, I don't understand.
You always take a chance when you go to a nightclub.
Yeah.
That's always 50-50. If you don't give a fuck that day, you hanging out. If you like, I don't feel like that bullshit, I don't know who's going to be in. If it's packed like me, if I pull up and it's packed out, I ain't really coming in. Because I already know before the night over, something is going on in that bitch. Like, if it's an okay crowd, I'll come in. But that's what I'm saying. You cautious. Like, and when your child get grown, you still are a parent. You still worry. You still watching them. But when you friending them and y'all hanging out, you will forget that you hanging with your child, just like your child is gonna forget I'm hanging with my mama or my daddy. And the words, even how they speak to you, the conversations, all that shit changes. I watch people do it with their kids, and I know people that ain't never did it with their kids. Like, I hung out with my mama, like going to the bar, occasions, once or twice in the whole fucking 20-something year. Like, but ain't no way me and my mom just about to be at the bar, because at that point, I'm like, this drunk ass lady. Like, if you hanging out with your mom or your daddy all the time, because we get fucked up different. I mean,
it just sounds like you giving the extreme of people who's being irresponsible at the bar and the club, and not everybody that go to the bar and club is irresponsible.
I don't know a lot of people that's responsible that hang out with their kids at the bar and the club.
I know a bunch.
I don't. Maybe
just like I know a bunch of adults that go to the club and the bar and they not irresponsible. They ain't getting drunk and tore down every weekend. You ain't got to be trying to find their way home because they too damn drunk and stuff like that.
That's still what I'm saying? Responsible.
On the flip side, though, I know quite a few who do what he just said.
But I'm saying, what he's saying is a lot of people who don't do none of that, and I'm saying that even the ones who are so-called not drunk and so-called just there and they hanging out with their kid, that's still irresponsible. You still taking your kid to a bar or a club as an adult. That's irresponsible.
But they might
go to a nice restaurant.
They might.
I can see you saying that if they was like 19. You know what I'm saying? They was still, if they weren't even of age to get into the bar and you getting them in.
They could be 30 and 50. If you're 30 and your mama 50 and y'all hang out on the regular, y'all need some fucking hobbies if y'all hanging out in the bar or restaurant. That's what I'm saying. We were talking about hanging out like nightclubs and shit. Like, if y'all just hanging out and y'all close,
right,
that's different.
Right.
Because a mother, a real parent, your mama ain't hanging out with you on the regular in no club. She ain't want to do that shit. Your mama ain't doing that shit. She got shit to do. She got too much to do in the morning, too many things to get ready to be in the nightclub with you every weekend. Like, that's not a parent. That's somebody, like you said, who didn't get a chance to do it when they was younger because they probably was raising them, and now they want to be a little thotty. Like, grow the fuck up. Get you a nigga and be a thought with him, not with your fucking daughter.
But what if they doing that with their kids too?
I'm sure they are. If y'all out in the club on the regular together, y'all talking to dudes together. Y'all double dating with friends and shit. Like, that shit is embarrassing.
It is. I'm sorry.
Like, it is.
It is.
To me, it just look. And what y'all got to realize too is that on the flip side of that, when niggas see a chick out with her mama, only thing we thinking is, I want to fuck her and her mama. Yeah, that's it.
I believe that.
So automatically that relationship ain't going nowhere because the whole time I'm trying to figure out how I'm about to fuck you and then fuck your mama or fuck y'all together.
There's no idea of being serious.
Y'all both straight and y'all hang out like that and I peeped y'all out a couple times, the plot is to fuck both of y'all. Ain't nobody wifing y'all. Want the mama and the daughter together. Or get the mama first and then pick the daughter up on the way out.
It really sounds about right.
What else are we doing?
Spoken like a true savage.
What else?
Pick one and get serious with the one. Which one you like, the daughter?
Right. If they hang like that in the nightclub, you got to knock them both off. That's just facts.
Hey, y'all heard it here first.
I'm just saying.
Bingo.
Why not? Shit. Y'all want to be out like that? Like,
all right. Bernice Burgos and your daughter.
And they both are getting knocked the fuck off.
See? Reel it on in. Let your daughter hang with who she gonna hang with and you hang with who you gonna. With your own friends.
Y'all on two different class levels right now.
And that's the other thing. I wouldn't want my kid thinking they on the level of my friends either. Like, I don't, you know what I mean? Like,
but she's not.
But they'll think that because they get to hang with me.
Yeah, that they can cut into your friends, they can talk about your friends, have an opinion about your friends' business. Like, chill. That's not for you. I love you and we friends in the inside. But
I love you.
We ain't about to be in the club on no regular. If it ain't your birthday or a special holiday or a family gathering, like all
game
of the dudes,
night.
you know, like family thing, like all of us.
And we drinking, everybody could drink at the family. Like, yes.
But not no, you heard about the black party. Oh, we going to that bitch. Like, fuck out of here.
Okay, so since C is not quite a full adult, he just a little bit of adult. If he was over 21, would he got to stay at the barbecue? It's giving no.
It just depends.
It's giving no.
That was enough.
He could have stayed for a minute, like him and his friends. You know,
get a plate,
one
or two drinks.
That's a no.
1 or 2 friends. Him.
Get your plate.
Get your plate, and I'll see y'all later. Eat good.
Get the fuck out.
But I agree that he should have other plans too. Like, after you get your plate.
My life is lit.
It is.
He might want to be there.
He's irritating.
That's the problem. He probably really just chill and kick it. Which I wouldn't care if he was a little older. Like 21 ain't gonna do it.
But that's why I was saying, like, if he over 25.
Yeah, he established.
Like,
he coming to visit.
It
Chuck
shouldn't
is the
even.
Best of both worlds though, because he's a young old dad too. Like,
but I'm just saying,
he just says old things. Like,
how old is your son?
He'll be 20.
Yeah, we'll revisit this in like 7-8 years. We'll see what you're talking.
And he gonna be the same. Chuck was walking outside.
And he gonna be like, yeah, my son, we was hanging out. I took him down to Central Bar. I took him
there already. He done been there. But see, that's to have dinner. That was it.
Yeah, but I'm talking about hanging out.
No.
This nigga
No.
blind.
I done been in the strip club
Chuck
with my son
remind me of my
recently.
mama. My mama be out the blind. She be noticing everything. He come outside to smoke
How
a
he
cigarette.
ain't looking out no blinds and then he hanging
That's what I'm
out.
about to tell you. He step outside to smoke a cigarette as soon as any car might be down the block. Who this pulling up to my house?
Nah, I am very alert.
Alert. That's what you call it.
Yeah, I'm like a German Shepherd.
Giving nosy.
I'm definitely a German Shepherd on the property. I am paying attention at all times, all noises. I check all doors and I go outside. Definitely. I'm definitely that person that'll walk around in front of the house. If I see somebody pull up, I might come all the way to the end of the driveway and ask, are you lost? What's going on? Get the fuck up off this block.
Looking like this.
Yeah.
All in
I
the
don't
car
play
with-
that. Yeah.
Who in that car? Who is that? They right there. Who is that?
And to pull my phone out and take a picture of your plate. Fuck around and run your shit.
So old.
Like, I want to know who pulling up in the neighborhood, who ain't supposed to be in the neighborhood. Like, fuck is you doing over here? Period.
This is why he can't hang with.
Right, and my son wouldn't want to hang with me on the regular like that.
No.
Because I know everything about all his friends. I'd be on all their business. I have to. I had to run all their names. That's not what he wants.
Poor C.
The hell.
Well, I think we almost at time, Tasha.
Yes. With your crazy ass. Okay.
Oh, but no, my son did a prank on me right before we go.
Oh
Yesterday,
my God.
when I just got back from out of town, we got to send it to you.
Oh my God.
He got me good, and I still owe him an ass kicking. Like, I wanted to put my hands on him, like, real talk. He acted like he broke my TV.
I want to post
that
it on
shit-
our social media too. I want to post it on
Please,
our.
I wanna see
I want
it.
to post it
When
on
I
our
tell you,
TikTok and on our
I had all
Instagram. So
my
we got to
shit
edit
on.
it.
Yeah, I had all my shit on, though. Like, I just walked in through the door from get off a flight.
That shit was
So when I
funny.
saw that shit, I'm dropping I'm like, I'm about to beat this nigga ass.
I ain't gonna tell all
Like,
the
he got me
jokes.
fucked up.
But
Like,
it's-
are you fucking kidding me?
It's one. Chuck was like, "Well, what the fuck was you doing?" He was like, "I was just dancing."
I thought this nigga Chuck
He
was
like,
hot.
"You can't even dance that good."
Like, you up here fucking dancing, you broke my TV and your ass can't dance?
Nah,
Take me away.
I was on 1,000. But the crazy part is,
Oh
the whole ride home, this is what saved them. The whole ride home, I meditated. And I kept talking to myself, no matter what I walk into, if he didn't take the trash out, don't go crazy. don't put your hands on it. Like, I literally was talking myself into not doing nothing to him when I walked through the door, just off strength. And then you want to play motherfucking games with me?
Oh my God.
Yeah, it was,
You is
So,
the perfect
I
nigga to
started-
prank.
I'm not, though.
I started watching it
I'm
at
not.
work, and I had to close it because I found
not.
myself laughing
not.
out loud hard, like roll.
I'm not, because I don't have no middle. So that shit could have went real left, real fast. Thank God it didn't. That was a good one, but I got you back. Watch. You ain't gonna even see the shit coming.
Oh my God, I'm in tears.
Oh, come on, let's wrap up. We gotta go, sure.
Oh yeah, so I'm sleepy too. See, oh Lord. Thank y'all. for
Definitely
tuning
thank
in,
y'all for tuning
sure.
in.
We keeps it silly every week. You know we got to cut up. But anyway, we appreciate all of you. We will be back next week. Same time, same place. So we hope you join us. And we'll let you know what we're talking about next week on the social media. So always stay locked into our YouTube, our Instagram, our Facebook, and our TikTok. And
We're gonna put more shit on TikTok too.
we trying.
And we gotta upload this prank video that my son did.
We low key but we trying. Yeah, we gonna edit the prank video a little bit and get it condensed so that it'll be fit
Straight
into
to
the
the point.
3-minute mark for the TikTok and social media, but it's on. But thank y'all so much, and we will catch you again next week.
Peace.
Peace.